ESPN reporter Rachel Nichols losing her gig for the NBA Finals after calling out the network's history on diversity in a private conversation recorded more than a year ago. Our next guest is calling out hypocrisy in the woke culture war. OutKick founder Clay Travis is here to explain. Clay, help us out with this one. So there's a tape. It's a year old. She's claiming she may not get the gig on the NBA Finals because of the color of her skin, and another co-host, and then she doesn't get the gig. What do you make of this?
Well, she's actually lost 2 jobs now, and they are uncertain if her show is ever going to return to air, meaning Rachel Nichols. And this has all come out of a tape that was made over a year ago when she was inside the NBA bubble. Rachel Nichols did not know her home camera there in the hotel room was on and had a conversation about being replaced by Maria Taylor, a black woman, and said the reason why she was losing her job was because of ESPN's issues with diversity, implying quite clearly that Maria Taylor was getting her job because of the color of Maria Taylor's skin. Now, what's ironic about this is Rachel Nichols has always been super woke publicly. She praised the NBA over the disastrous decision to move the All-Star game out of Charlotte, North Carolina, over a transgender bathroom bill. She has lectured the rest of the American sporting public for a long time about diversity and inclusion issues. But then behind closed doors, suddenly she appears to be something that she has claimed not to be, and/or the hypocrisy finally reveals itself, which is, as you guys know, many of these super woke white people love the idea of diversity and inclusion as long as their own jobs aren't impacted by that diversity and inclusion push. And this is what's blown up on Rachel Nichols. It's a huge mess for ESPN. And honestly, we're not sure if she's going to be able to continue working at the network.
What was your reaction when the roster came out yesterday for the Olympics and SHA'CARRI Richardson was not on the list because she tested positive for marijuana?
I think it's a ridiculous decision, and I've been on this train for a long time. If you want to test for performance-enhancing drugs, I think that makes a total amount of sense. It should happen. But non-performance-enhancing drugs, particularly drugs like pot, shouldn't be tested for at all, particularly when you are allowing transgender athletes to compete. In New Zealand, we have got a biological male weightlifter who has been taking all sorts of drugs to change the gender. He has now become a woman and is competing as a female weightlifter. If you were going to make a choice, I think everybody out there listening, would you rather have a woman sprinter who smoked pot competing, or would you rather have a biological man competing as a woman in weightlifting? The Olympics is getting this way wrong in allowing all of the drugs that change your gender and not allowing non-performance enhancing casual drugs that may be legal in many states to be consumed. I think it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. If she had a couple of beers, it wouldn't have been a problem. And regardless of how you feel, half the country allows it. And the thing is, right now, I'm surprised U.S. track and field hasn't stepped in and gone to bat for her.
Yeah, look, I mean, I understand there are people out there who say the rules are the rules. Ever since I got my law degree, I've been sitting around saying, well, that's the worst argument of all time. Sometimes rules are stupid. This is a stupid rule. If you're, again, to me, if you're going to allow biological men to compete against women in weightlifting, of all things, then how in the world can you not allow a real woman who is smoking pot to be able to compete here? It doesn't make sense. The Olympics has got everything backwards here.
Very well said. Clay Travis, thank you so much for being with us. And you can go to, by the way, OutKick.com for more coverage like this. You're not going to see that take on ESPN because it's not allowed. It's true. But yet when you listen it's true. So, Clay, we really appreciate having you. Thank you.
Thank y'all for having me. Appreciate it.